In this video, we are going to learn about JavaScript HTML DOM, which is very important concept for web development. We will see what the DOM is, what the HTML DOM is, and how we can use JavaScript to manipulate the HTML DOM. So let's get started. First, we are going to talk about what is the DOM. Now, this DOM stands for Document Object Model, which is a standard way of representing and interacting with any document. A document can be anything that has a structure such as HTML, XML, SVG, or even plain text. The DOM defines how the document is organized in a tree of nodes where each node represents an element, attribute, text, comment, or other type of data. The DOM also defines how we can access, modify, add, or delete any node in the tree using a programming language such as JavaScript. Now, what is the HTML DOM? The HTML DOM is a specific type of DOM that represents an HTML document. An HTML document is a web page that contains HTML elements such as headings, paragraphs, images, links, forms, and so on. The HTML document model is a powerful tool for organizing HTML elements. It arranges these elements in a hierarchical tree structure with the document object serving as the root node. Each HTML element within the document becomes a child node of this root, creating a well-structured and organized representation of the web page's content. The DOM defines HTML elements as objects, allowing us to interact with them programmatically. Additionally, it encompasses the properties of all HTML elements, enabling manipulation and retrieval of various attributes such as text content, styles, and classes. The DOM also provides methods that allow easy access to all HTML elements within a document, facilitating tasks like traversing the document tree or dynamically modifying its structure. Lastly, the DOM includes events for all HTML elements, enabling us to handle user interactions and create responsive web applications. For example, this HTML code can be represented by the HTML DOM tree. As you can see, each HTML element is a node in the tree, and each node has a tag name such as HTML, head, title, and so on. Some nodes also have attributes such as source, alt for the image element, and some nodes also have text content such as my web page and hello world. Now, how we can use JavaScript to manipulate the HTML DOM? So, one of the main advantages of the HTML DOM is that we can use JavaScript to manipulate it. By using JavaScript, we can access any node in the HTML DOM tree, and we can change its properties, attributes, content, or style. We can also create new nodes or remove existing node from the HTML DOM tree. This way, we can dynamically update the HTML document without reloading the web page. Now, to access the HTML DOM using JavaScript, we can use various methods and properties that are provided by the document object. The document object is the root node of the HTML DOM tree. It represents the entire HTML document. Now, these are some properties and method of document object. First one is document.getElementById. This method returns the element node that has the specific ID attribute. For example, if we have any element with ID is equal to my heading, we can access it using document dot get element by ID my heading. And after this, we have document dot get elements by tag name. This method returns a collection of element nodes that have the specified tag name. For example, if we want to access all the p element in the document, we can use document.getElements by tag name. After this, we have document.createElement. This method creates a new element node with the specified tag name. For example, if we want to create a new div element, we can use document.createElement div. Now we have node.appendChild. This method adds a new child node to the end of the list of children of the specified node. For example, if we want to add a new p element to the body element, we can use document.body.appendChild, and then in here we can write document.createElement p, which is the tag name of paragraph element. Then we have node.removeChild method. Method removes a child node from the list of children of specified node. For example, if we want to remove first paragraph element from body element, we can use document.body.removeChild, and in this function call we can write document.body.firstChild. And after this, we have a property node.innerHTML. This property gets or sets the HTML content of the specified node. For example, if we want to change the text of the heading element, and then we have node.style. This property gets or sets the CSS style of the specified node. For example, if we want to change the color of the h1 element to red, we can use document.getElement by id dot style dot color is equal to red. Now these are just some of the methods and properties that we can use to manipulate the HTML DOM using JavaScript. There are many more that you can explore and experiment with. You can also use some of the built-in objects and functions that JavaScript provides, such as window, alert, console, math, date, and so on, to enhance the functionality and interactivity of your web pages. In this video, we have learned about JavaScript HTML DOM, which is a standard way of representing and interacting with any HTML document. We have seen what the HTML DOM is and how we can use JavaScript to manipulate the HTML DOM. We have also seen some of the examples of how we can access, modify, add, or delete any node in HTML DOM tree using JavaScript. I hope you like this video and learned something new. If you did, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting web development tutorials. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Keep coding and keep creating. I will see you in the next video.